Sagittarius, this is your energy check-in love reading. We're tuning into the person on your mind or your current situation and the energy unfolding for you right now. Let's see what wants to come through. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Sagittarius, please. Oh, all right, so we have the Ace of Pentacles coming through. All right, that's your energy. Your person, the Knight of Wands, could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. They're viewing you as the Four of Cups, okay? And we see the Wheel of Fortune is what we're not seeing, Sagittarius energy. And we see the Devil in reverse, Capricorn, coming through. And the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like, my Sagittarius, this person is around you in some capacity. And I feel like you've been protecting your energy here with these fours coming through. But I'm also seeing that, maybe you've been holding back and healing, or just focused on your work or your career or your finances, your health, your home, your family, your pets, whatever it might be. And it feels like you're ready for a new beginning. This person may be worried about rejection. All right. But I also feel with the Devil in reverse here, Capricorn energy, some of my Sagittarius, you've worked really hard to heal and release karma and to, learn from karmic situations. So I do think you're a bit discerning, protecting your energy nowadays when somebody comes, towards you. But I also feel like you and this person are quite compatible. There's something about their energy that makes you not want to hold back to see where this goes. They could be a friend or a coworker or something like that, because I do feel like you and this person are quite compatible, or you share the same worldview or values. All right, and I think you're seeing potential here. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Like, you might work with this person or you're friends with this person. But you definitely, you see that there's potential for something stable here. Like, you both want the same things, or you're both on the same path. You have the same passions, desires. You think a lot alike, a lot of compatibility here. You're viewing this person as the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. So one reason you may be a little bit hesitant, because this person may be recently out of a connection. But for a lot of my Saggies out there with the Hierophant in reverse, it's an indication that this person is just different from you. So they have a different race, religion, tradition, or background. All right, or they're somebody who's just, not afraid to march to the beat of their own drum here. All right, and you're viewing the relationship as the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like a lot of my Saggies, you see potential. And you've made a decision here that this is something you want to invest in, or at least you want to see where it goes. We see the Death card energy in reverse, Scorpio energy. This could be somebody here that, wants another chance or hasn't let you go. But more so, I do feel like if this person is recently out of a relationship, they may still be healing here, okay? Or they may be holding on to something that may be holding them back. But I'm not currently seeing it as like a major red flag. I just kind of feel like this person might be in a period of transition. All right, let's see. Ooh, let's see what the Oracle cards have for you. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Sagittarius, please. All right, we see the Labyrinth of Life. You can choose to be lost in the labyrinth of life, or use these trials to harness your inner strength and come out stronger and wiser. In fact, with the Devil in reverse here, I do think that's the energy my Sagittarius have been in. I think you've been holding back, focusing on yourself, healing, and you're like, you know what? I'm not going to be lost in the labyrinth of life. I'm harnessing, my inner strength, and I've come out stronger and wiser. And I think that's why you're considering this person. Okay, but I also think you're looking at the whole picture. You're not, you're not in this love is blind type energy. Now we see live outside the box. So we see that don't be afraid to live your life outside the norm. That's where the magic happens. Okay, so that's about living outside of the box. That's about doing things differently. And I do kind of feel like this person is different, and they may themselves embody that energy, which feels a bit exciting. It feels new. You know, it's fresh. It's not something stale or repeated for you. And we see nothing is lost. Know that when you lose something, try to remember that there's always a deeper meaning, that anything you lose comes around in another form, and no matter how bad things may seem, all is not lost. Okay, so this is also the energy of like my Saggies being in such a grounded space that, you know, whether this works out or not, like knowing that things are just going to be okay. Okay, Sagittarius, sorry about that little interruption. So I also feel like I said, that this energy for you is that you're also in a place of strength and resilience and self-assuredness, that you're not too attached to the outcome here. All right. And Spirit's saying, trust the journey. When you experience stagnation in your life, know it's the next level calling you. Answer the call and let go of the old. Yes, beautiful. So trust the journey here. And I feel like this is new. It's fresh. It's something different. Okay, your person is showing up as the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They might not be quite taking action yet, although I do think they really want to. But they might be feeling a little bit confused about the road ahead, how to come towards you. You know, what's the right way or the right time to come towards you. But the Knight of Pentacles also in reverse for me is somebody who really does march to the beat of their own drum. Like they're kind of unpredictable, but not in like an impulsive, chaotic way, but just because it feels like this person is just different for you, Sag. We see the Seven of Swords. This person most likely has secret feelings for you, has had secret feelings for you for quite some time. And I also feel too, they might be a little bit sneaky about the way they come towards you or the way they're winning you over. Okay, I'm not reading it as a bad thing, but like there's more going on beneath the surface than you might realize here. All right, and we see the Six of Wands. This is somebody who I think in their own right is very successful. They may get a lot of attention, but this is like the best of the best energy. And I feel like you really are calling in somebody who's high vibrational, somebody who's different, and somebody where a lot more is going on than maybe you realize, but it feels quite positive. This is somebody who wants victory and success with you, Sag. They are a little bit worried, though, with the Four of Cups that you might reject them or you're not emotionally available for one reason or another. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Ooh, okay, so this person might be worried that you have other options or like you're just not as into them as they're into you. The Page of Pentacles, that you have some sort of nervousness or hesitation about getting invested here. And again, maybe because you work together or maybe because you've been friends for a while. All right. And we see the Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person might also know that you've been going through it. You've been going through some sort of an awakening. Again, it does seem like you're healing and releasing karma. So they might not be sure if you're quite ready for this relationship to up level or if you're over something from the past. But I also think this is this person projecting onto you that they're losing sleep. They're nervous about this connection, anxious about this connection and where it might be going. All right, so Chariot card in reverse. I kind of feel like this person isn't quite ready to come towards you yet, Sag, because they need more information. They do want victory and success, but I do think they're planning something. You know, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Swords is, I don't know, I think they're planning to surprise you. I think this person is somebody that does things very differently, but I feel like it's in a good way. And it's because they want victory and success here. They don't want to be another karmic relationship for you. All right, we see the Healer energy coming out in reverse. We see taking advantage of those who need help and failing to care for oneself. I don't think that's necessarily the case, but your person here, they might have their own healing still to do. Okay, and it could be something that's holding them back. They might be worried. I mean, that's their energy, but I kind of feel they're worried that maybe you haven't healed from something just yet. And we see child nature. So we do see that this person is very grounded. We see that this person is very loving, very compassionate, very grounded energy. They might have a pet. That might be confirmation for some of my Saggies. Like they like animals, they like nature, gardening, hiking, being outdoors. All right. How are they viewing my Sagittarius here? Full energy, Aries energy. Fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. So they find you to be very funny, good-natured, good-humored, and that you also, and this to me is very Sagittarius in nature, is fearlessly revealing emotion, quite transparent. Okay, and we see the mystic, so they see you as reveling in the intimate union with the divine. So they love your mystical, spiritual side. They feel like this might be a spiritual connection is what I'm hearing. But we do see like they're hesitant about coming forward just yet. But I do think that behind the scenes they are planning to. And we see that with the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. But also for me as a reader represents the fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. They're coming towards you. This person is coming towards you. And we see the Hermit card. They're ready to reveal their true feelings, although they are probably a bit nervous and anxious, judgmental. They've already made the decision here, but I do think there's a big part of them that's really nervous and really anxious that they don't stand a chance, that they're going to be rejected. All right, and the Ace of Cups energy in reverse. And that might be because they've experienced that in the past, because we do see they may still have some healing to do. But even though they're nervous and they're anxious, I do feel like they're coming towards you, but it's kind of what's taking so long. The Devil in reverse is a good sign for me here, this Capricorn energy for this relationship, that this feels like healthy, it feels balanced. Tower energy, it's going to shock and surprise you. The King of Wands, this is really in alignment with you, or this person is up-leveling from a knight to a king, and that's going to be the surprise here. And we see the Two of Swords in reverse, making a decision to communicate. Energy blocks being removed here in your love life. And at the bottom of the deck, we get Fool. This person is going to step up. They are going to take a risk. They're going to take a leap of faith. It's just they've been taking their time. They've been taking their time. But what I love about this outcome is like a healthy energy here. And this person is making this surprise transformation. We get confirmation there from that bus horn, but they're making this surprise transformation from the Knight of Wands to the King of Wands, and they're no longer holding back. They're communicating because they do really, really want a chance here, Sag. So I think there's a new beginning here. They're going to take a risk. They're going to take a leap of faith. I see things going quite well for the two of you. All right, let's see what else we need to know about them. We see late night scrolling, so spending a lot of time checking you out online. We see stalker, a lot of time checking you out, gathering data and intel. This person is really dedicated to you, more so than you might realize. Oh, I love this. I love this secret admirer energy. And I mean, it may not be so secret, because I do think you already like this person. You see them as compatible. I think you're open to this. And I think you're just waiting for them to make their move. And I absolutely think they will. And I think we've just been going over why it's taken so long, or, you know, what's going on behind the scenes with this person. This person may have a tendency to overspend. They're giving it time, and they're the life of the party. So somebody who's really fun, upbeat. I feel like my Saggies love that. But give it time. I feel like this person is taking the time that they feel is necessary to get clarity, to build up strength and courage to come towards you, to take this risk, this leap of faith. And again, they may also still be in the process of needing to heal something and to heal themselves and to come towards you in a powerful, positive energy. We see long distance lovers, so maybe there's distance between the two of you, but I just kind of feel like this person has been loving you from a distance for quite some time. All right, let's see what else we need to know here. What else do we need to know about this person or this connection? What else do we need to know here? All right. Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Again, maybe you work together, so it's time to find out, you know, can you play together outside of work? But also making sure that you have time and space within your schedule for each other. This relationship deserves a second chance. So for some of you, it could be somebody coming back around, or maybe they feel like they fumbled you or they missed an opportunity at some point in time. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. I do kind of feel like, my Saggies, you're in this energy with this nothing is lost, like letting go of the outcome, right? And I think that's actually like the best power play here, is letting go of the outcome here, and this letting this person come to you, and detach with love to clearly see the truth. So before you make a decision here, Sag, detach with love to clearly see the truth about compatibility here. But I think you already know that you're quite compatible with this person. All right, and there's abundance here. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. Wow. All right, beautiful energy. I think there's something really beautiful developing here between the two of you. Let's see what else we need to know about this person or this situation. All right, Hammer. So sabotage, rebuilding, and this person might be in a bit of a rebuilding phase, but they want to work on this. They want to work on this connection. They want to put in the effort. Ooh, some of you, they already love you, Sag. They have unconditional love for you, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. Okay, so there is love here. Let's see what's in your advice and guidance. Girl talk. Yeah, this is what I'm getting. I feel like my Saggies, you're in this energy, spending time with friends. You're moving on from something that hasn't worked out for you, or you've been single for a while, happily single, living in the moment, having fun, not too attached to the outcome. And that's exactly where you need to be. Yeah, and look at all this abundance coming through. Keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. You've done the work. Abundance is coming to you. All right. At the bottom of the deck here, we see talking. So get ready. Get ready for more communication. Yeah, I was wondering. I was like, did I see that abundance energy earlier? Absolutely, at the bottom of the deck here. So I think there's a lot of abundance here for you, Sag. I see a beautiful, beautiful story unfolding. A beautiful love story here unfolding for the two of you. All right. Let's see what else we need to know. Any final advice and guidance for my Sagittarius, please? Stuck in fear. You're thinking of all the things that could go wrong, but what about all the things that could go right? Make a paradigm shift in your thinking and take inspired action anyway. And, Sag, this could be your energy, but it also might be your person's energy. And at the bottom of the deck, we see speak up. What are you not saying that's eating you up inside? You can't keep this in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. So this is about speaking your truth, or maybe some of my Saggies, you need to give this person the green light here. All right, I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.